A church, during a sermon. The pastor, Jim, is standing at the pulpit. Jim, to the congregation, today, I want to share a true story with you. It's a story about how I learned a valuable lesson in humility. Cut to flashback. Jim is walking down the street when he spots a homeless man sitting on a bench. Jim, to the camera, I walked past him, thinking he was just another bum. But then, something strange happened. Jim pauses, as if remembering. Jim, to the camera, I farted. Cut back to the present, with Jim at the pulpit. Jim, to the congregation, I know, it sounds silly. But in that moment, I realized that I had judged that man unfairly. I had assumed that he was beneath me, but really, we were both human beings. Cut to another flashback. Jim is walking down the same street, but this time, he stops at the bench. Jim, to the camera, I sat down next to him, and we started talking. Cut back to the present. Jim, to the congregation, it turns out, he was a former pastor who had fallen on hard times. He told me his story, and it really touched my heart. Cut to another flashback. Jim is walking with a homeless pastor, who is showing him around the city. Jim, to the camera, we spent the whole day together. He showed me parts of the city I had never seen before. And we had some really deep conversations. Cut back to the present. Jim, to the congregation, that day changed my life. I realized that everyone has a story, and that we shouldn't judge people based on their appearance or circumstances. Cut to a shot of Jim at the pulpit, where he suddenly farts. Jim, to the congregation, oh, excuse me. Looks like I still have some work to do on my humility. The congregation laughs. Jim, to the congregation, but seriously, let's all try to remember that we are all human beings, and that we should treat each other with kindness and compassion. The congregation nods in agreement.